Today, I'm going to be sharing my 5 secrets to success. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, Conquer College Admissions. My name is Julie Kim and I'm a graduate of USC and Harvard University, now mentoring high school students to get accepted into their dream colleges using passion projects. If this is your first time landing on this channel, make sure to hit the subscribe button so that you will be notified when I release new videos every single week. And before we get started talking about the 5 secrets of success that I want to share with you today, I welcome you to my free masterclass. And in this masterclass, I'm going to break down 4 mistakes that a lot of high school students make when it comes to Ivy League and top-tier college admission process. And then after I share the 4 mistakes, I'm going to walk you through how to stand out using the 4 strategies that I teach inside my paid programs. So go ahead and reserve your spot. It is completely free, and the link to register is juliekimconsulting.com/masterclass. You will see the link here as well. So go ahead and reserve your spot. I'll see you inside the masterclass. So I'm a college consultant and I'm also a coach and a mentor for high school students. And my students and my community, they know that I'm a huge advocate when it comes to mindset, living your best life. And a lot of people might think, well, what does that have to do with college admissions? Like, just help me stand out, Julie. But I must say, your mindset is 99% of this game, and without a strong mindset, which means without your level of confidence, your ability to stand back up when things get hard, your ability to set a goal and get rid of self-doubt, all of those things sort of go under the umbrella of what we call mindset. So I thought I would share with you my 5 secrets to success. And this is just from my personal experience. These 5 secrets that I'm about to share with you today enabled me to get accepted into my dream schools like USC and Harvard, and also start my own very successful business, Julie Kim Consulting, and help thousands of students every single year. And I am just so thrilled to share with you how I was able to hit my goals and live my dream life. So let's go ahead and get started. Secret number 1 is to invest in a mentor. A lot of high school students think, well, if I invest money or spend money on a program or on a mentor, that means that I need more help, and that's a sign of weakness. And I could not disagree more. I started investing in mentors ever since I was young, and I really want to credit that to my dad because he really believes in investment. And every time we hire a tutor or we hire a mentor, we know that that investment is going to change my life. It's going to change the way that I approach my process, whether it is like the college admission process or grad school process. And that's not to say that you should be spending a lot of money left and right without being careful, but when you know that someone can be your true mentor, and when you know that that person is at a place of where you eventually want to be, then investing in that person or in that program will give you a shortcut to where you eventually want to be. And that is the number 1 reason why to this day I invest a lot of money and time on mentors and coaching, because the better I get, the better that I can be for my students as well. And if you are a high school student watching this, the more support you get with college admissions, and the moment you invest your money and time into a program, you will be that much more dedicated to really hitting your goal, whether that is getting accepted into USC, Harvard, Duke, Georgetown, you name it. So to me, hiring a mentor who knows what I don't know is super crucial to me. And if I did not invest money in mentors and programs, I would not be here today. I would have not gone to any of the schools. I would not have the business that I have today, which means that this YouTube channel wouldn't exist too, right? So investing in a mentor and in a program really helped me learn things that I thought I would never learn on my own. And it's also a huge inspiration and motivation because I want to be where that person is currently at. So it gives me that sense of, oh, if she can do it, if he can do it, I can do it too. So to me, hiring a mentor, investing money and time on knowledge and education was just a game changer for me. Secret number 2 is to set goals. A lot of people feel like they don't really know where they're going in terms of their life. So they're like, I don't know what I really want to do with my life, or I don't know what college I want to go to, or I don't know what's important to me and what my values are. And that's because you don't have a goal. It's like when you are driving. I don't know if you drive yet as a high school student, but actually you start driving when you're like 15 and a half, 16, right? So when you're driving and you don't have a destination, don't you feel a bit clueless and overwhelmed and stressed out because you're like, where am I driving to? Where am I going? So knowing your destination, knowing that there is a goal that you would like to meet and achieve is super crucial, because without a goal in place, it's going to be really hard for you to stay motivated. And so to me, setting a goal is like the number 1 step to success. So I personally set 3 types of goals. One is on a yearly basis. So every year, beginning of the year, I set a few goals that I would like to hit that year. Now, the second type of goal that I set is a quarterly goal or semester goal. So when I was in high school, my high school was based on semesters, so I set semester goals. And then when I went into USC, I guess USC was also semester, and then Harvard was also semester. But I set my goals based on the quarterly system or the semester system, so I set those goals as well. And then I set my weekly goal. These are not all separate goals, but instead my weekly goals is based on my quarterly or semester goal, and then my semester and quarterly goal is based on my yearly goal. So they kind of create this pyramid. And after I set these goals, I make sure that I review them on a daily basis. So every time I take out my planner and I get ready for my classes with my students, or before I film my YouTube videos, I always look at my planner for that day, and then I also revisit my quarterly goal or my yearly goal so that I stay very grounded to the big picture. Sometimes when we are just checking off to-do lists here and there, it's easy to feel like, am I even achieving anything? Am I making progress? But when I take a look at the big goal, I'm like, right, I am heading in the right direction. So I set goals, and I always set scary goals because I believe that we are full of potential. But so many times we play smaller than we actually are because we're afraid to fail, or we're afraid to face the unknown. So I make sure that I set scary goals, and sometimes I hit them and sometimes I don't. But when I don't, I figure out what went wrong and I make improvements, and I eventually hit them. So setting a scary goal that puts me outside of my comfort zone is what I'd love to do. My secret number 3 to success is to stop comparing myself to other people. Oh, let me just tell you how hard this is, right? You know, there's so many YouTubers and books out there saying, stop comparing yourself to others. And yes, we know that, but it's really hard not to. And I use the workout analogy. if you first start to learn a new sport, let's say for me, I love Pilates. And when I first started Pilates, it was really difficult, right? But the more I practiced, the more I worked out at my Pilates studio. And I've been practicing Pilates for about a year now. And I'm much better than when I first started. So it's like a muscle that I've built over the year, right? So comparing yourself is the same way. The moment you decide to stop comparing yourself, the first day or the second day might be really, really hard. But the more you practice that, it's going to only get easier. So how do you stop comparing yourself? Well, first of all, when a thought comes into your mind, and let's say for example, the thought is, Jessica is so much prettier and smarter than me. Let's say, that's an example. And so that's a thought, right? So when I think a negative thought, and if that is a comparing thought, I acknowledge it. Okay, I'm comparing myself right now, and I ask myself one question. Is this thought helping me right now, or is it not helping me at all? And the answer is, it's not helping me in any way. How is comparing myself to the prettier, smarter Jessica helping me stay more motivated and be more focused on my goals? So then I practice to drop that thought and I shift to gratitude. And when I have the time, I'll take out my journal and I'll start to list all the things that I'm grateful for. But if I don't have time to pull out a notebook and I'm just kind of like in the moment, like I'm shopping or I'm working out or I'm driving, I list what I'm grateful for in my head. So I would write down the simplest things that makes me so grateful for this life. Grateful for my parents, my family, my community, my business, my students, my health, that I'm super healthy, that I can work out, that I can cook delicious meals for myself, that I can read, that I can speak English, because obviously I came from Korea and knowing how to speak English, like I should be grateful for that, right? So that practice of gratitude instantly shifts my mood and thought and feeling into something so much more uplifting that serves me. So stop comparing yourself. Secret number 4 is I surround myself with people that are like me or people who I admire. So for those of you who are already in my program, either the Ivy League Formula program or our membership program, or our bootcamp program, you all know that I create an exclusive Facebook group for the students. And the reason why I do that is because we attract a lot of motivated, passionate high school students. And college admission process can feel really overwhelming and lonely. And so starting a Facebook group community for my students is so helpful to them because they're surrounded by other high school students who are also motivated, and that inspires them to even show up to the better version of themselves. And so who you surround yourself is really important, and who your friends are is really important too. So if you are like, I want to get accepted into my dream colleges and I'm really passionate about getting good grades and living a successful life, but if your friends are doing something really bad, or they are just wanting to play all the time and they don't take their time seriously, then that group is not serving you in any way, right? So it's really important to surround yourself with people who are like you or more inspiring than you, so that you can feed off of their energy as well. And that is very, very important. And I'm also a part of so many masterminds and groups of adults who are really successful in their business and who live passionate lives. And that also gives me a lot of motivation as well. So who you surround yourself is really, really important. My last secret to success is the most important one, and that is to live with passion. Hence, I created the Passion Project program, I teach my students how to find their passion and take that to the next level. Passion is the answer to everything that you're looking for in life. And why do you think college admission officers want to see students who are passionate versus students who just want to stand out or to impress, right? So it's really important that you explore your passion. If you don't know what your passion is, you start with your interest and you have to take action. And to me, I do the work that I do because I'm passionate about changing education, transforming my students' lives, and that just fuels me to the next level. Can you just imagine me doing all of this college admissions work and passion project work, but I was not the passionate person? So living a passionate life and letting passion guide your goals and your vision and values in life is really a huge part of success. All right, everyone, I hope you enjoyed learning about 5 secrets to success, and this applies to both life and college admissions without a doubt. If you want to learn more about how you can stand out and how you can get accepted into your dream colleges to live that successful life that you're dreaming of, I highly encourage you to join me inside my free masterclass. The link will be in the description box below, and we'll also go ahead and put it right here. And the link is juliekimconsulting.com/masterclass. All right, you guys, I'll see you in the next video, and I'll also see you inside the masterclass. Have a great rest of your day. Bye.